The wonderful guys down SKXMOD has sent me all this stuff to review. Let's get to it. In this video, I'm going to go through everything regarding the replacement modification for the LF20. So let's start by looking at the first one. So just looking at it, you know this is a premium product. Let's get the box open. The sleeve. Now the cardboard is very, very well made. The box feels very, very premium, really thick, not like the Casio's all flimsy stuff. So that's a good start because they've gone overboard with this, which is brilliant. So let's get open. So these are the tools. I should imagine these are the tools for the bracelet to adjust it, and I will tell you how to do all that as well. So this is, if you went on their website and you bought a complete model, this is what you would expect. And there's a few different variations, and I'm going to go through them all. So this is the brush steel one with this graphic insert. Now, if you take a look at this, take a look at this here. The quality is simply magnificent. Really, really well made. You can see they've gone really overboard and attention to detail. This is very similar to the Casio AE210, which they made the titanium case for. So that's where they got the idea from. And you can see all the design that's gone through here. Really, really is well made. Let me take it off and have a little proper look at it. So to take the bracelet off, they've actually got these three little pins down here. So you push them down, which are easily do come off. And they've also made their own back case as well, which is extra thick. Now they've got three different variations. Before I show you the three different variations, I'm going to open the back up. We're going to take a look how it's made and the quality of the workmanship inside. You can simply see just by all this here what great quality it is already. Oh. Now the screws ain't very long, they are pretty short. And that's probably because it's going through a steel case. And you see how thick this is compared to the pressed steel of the Casio. You can actually, I think, fit the original Casio back on this. I'm sure you can. So let's take this module out here. It's very simple to come out. What you got to do is yank it forward. Now the only difference between this and a Casio, they made these packers here, these little plastic things here. So one has to go on the top and one has to go on the bottom. But I will go through all that with you and I'll show you exactly how it's done. Also, let's take out this as well. This is the inserts that you can change, and I've got loads of these and I'm going to show you the different variations they make of these as well. First, let's take a look at the quality. Now the quality is magnificent, and you see the like sprung loaded buttons. The buttons do stick out more than the Casio, but I don't think that's an issue at all. I think it looks pretty good and it works with the frame itself. Now these are the three variations that are available for the LF20. Now let's have a little look at it. Now this is made of stainless steel 316L, which is high quality stainless steel, and the difference in the quality is they are resistant to corrosion, and is what a lot of high-end watch companies use to make their watches. So you've got the brush steel, which is really lovely. And by the way, this is sapphire, which is scratch resistant, which is another great benefit as well. And the other one, this is a polished stainless steel, which looks beautiful, doesn't it? The whole thing is polished, so there's no brush steel or anything. And there's the buttons here, the push in, and they're sprung loaded. If you see some of the Casios, you push them in and they won't bounce back out. They will rely on the spring on the module to bounce back out. So if you look at this one right here, for example, you see the buttons there, the metal part. On a lot of Casios, they'll rely on that spring on the module to push the button out. But on this particular mod here, these are sprung loaded, so they actually push the spring out themselves, which is brilliant. The next one, which is, these are all metal, by the way. Again, this is a 316L sapphire, scratch resistant. Now this is the black version, and again, all sprung loaded, really great quality. If I zoom in here, you will see all the CNC machined parts here, how really well done. There's no burrs or sharp bits or anything. It's really is high quality stuff. I'm really impressed, and I really think they're onto something here. I think it's just really amazing stuff. When you do order your case, if you don't want the original back case on, you can order one of these. So it's the same, it's just it's made for that particular watch. They're extra thick, what they normally are, and it's got the piezo spring at the back. Something you've got to be aware of though, because they're extra thick, the sound, and the case, by the way, doesn't sound as loud as it is on the original Casio. So something you've got to bear in mind. And again, that is the metal one. So obviously, you know, you get, that's for the black, and that one is universal for either one of these, because you've got a brush steel and you've got the chrome bits on the end there. So once you're deciding on what case you want, by the way, this is my favourite, which is the brush steel one. You've got to decide which inner bit you want. So, and there's lots to choose from. That one, that one, that one. That's sort of a plain one, another plain one, and for the very plain one. Out of all of them, if I had to narrow them down, it'd be the top three, because I think that's the more of the 80s vibe that I like. Quite decisive. I like both of these, so it's either be this one here or this one here. Oh, actually, hold on, I forgot this one. There's that one there as well. And actually, oh, and this one here is my favourite. Hold on, let me just show you better. That's actually my favourite one. And these are just plastic. And I'll show you how they fit on in a minute. So just have a better look. There's that one there. And there's this one. And they're glossy as well. And here's the other one. And here's the other four. I mean, over time they may bring out more versions of these that are interchangeable, but at the moment these are the 7 I have here. Right, so once you figure out which one you want, so I'm going to go for this one here. What you do is you turn it round, and I'm going to go for this one here, and you put it in. It doesn't matter which way it goes because it's universal, they're exactly symmetrical. So you just put it in like that and make sure it sits into that reset. See that there? Just make sure it sits into there. These are very well engineered, by the way. Really is lovely stuff. So once that goes in, what you do, you get your 2 plastic inserts, and I think the best way to fit it is, by the way, which way is it? So that's top. So make sure that is on the top. So you just put that in like this. So you just slightly on one side. When you push it in, you just get your little, get one of your little tools that are here, and you put it inside. And as you're pushing down, you just get that in like that. And once that's in, just hold the battery down and just push it and make sure the springs are on the correct places. And then you get your little spacers, which I don't really know why you need these because it's actually pretty solid. You fit that in now and you get the other one and you fit it on the bottom like so. Once that's done, you put your rubber seal into the groove, which fits in like this. And then you choose your back, and that's the back I'm going to go for. The silver one, make sure that is top, by the way. So that is top. Just make sure you got your right way all the time. And then that just simply places on the top like this. You can just locate it in, and then you get your screw, and we just screw them all down. I'm going to use this and do mine. Once you've screwed it all down, look how lovely it looks with the back. Now if you notice, when I press the buttons, the beep is no way as loud as, I will say, 25% of what it should be. And that could be because the case is really thick and well made, and also the back is a lot more stronger. Before it was plastic. Now once that's done, you want to get your bracelet. So there's my bracelet. Is it this one here? Yeah, this is a brush steel. Now I have already adjusted this to my size, but I'm going to show you how to remove the links on this and adjust it to yourself. And once this fits on, by the way, so it goes on here. I'll put it on now, and then I'll put it on my wrist. And here we are. Just love this brush steel. It is an absolute game changer. Really is well done. Really love it. Another great thing about this is the clasp. So the Casios, you've got to yank that open to open the clasp, but this one is just 2 little buttons, and it just opens like this. And again, it's really well made, and it just clips in beautifully. And that is just a beautiful piece. Now I'm going to show you now how to take the bracelets and how to adjust all that down. So we're going to use the chrome bracelet, and if you choose a black one of these, they also make this rubber band. It's not actually rubber. Hold on, let me just undo this. Now, even though this is this here, I am sure is actually metal, this clasp. I'm sure of it. 100% sure. This feels more like a silicone, very well made. Just feels really smooth. It's got a quick release on here as well, so you can take them on and off as much as you want. And on their one, it's got the branding. Now, when you get the kit, you will get 2 tools, and they're in a bag like this. And when you take them out the bag, they look like, so you got one of these. So if you want to undo one of the bracelets, all you got to do is, one way there will be a screw like this. So all you got to do, so imagine you just wanted 2 links that you wanted out. So all you got to do is put your screwdriver in here. When it comes out a certain way, you just pull the little screw out like this, and out comes the bracelet. And you just undo and take off as much as you want. If you want to put it back, you slide that back in like this, and then you get your screw. It's just reversing what you've already done, and you just redo the screw up. And once you've got your bracelet done at a certain way, and you're not feeling it's tight enough or loose enough, what you've got to do is you undo these, and you push this pin in here, and you adjust it as some micro adjustments there. And that's it. So just to recap, I just think these are absolutely beautiful. Excellently well made. Let me take it off. They are excellently well made. Let's have another look at the chrome one. It is beautiful, isn't it? You got to admit. And very, very well made. Really, really impressed. Really impressed. The black one's lovely as well. Very nice. And do you know what's nice about it as well? Is they've got great display boxes as well. Really, really well made. Very heavy. Just very thick cardboard. You've got the tools with it as well. And by the way, this company is not paying me at all. I'm just saying this voluntary. I'm saying my honest thoughts. It's very, very, very nice. I just think it's beautiful stuff. One bit of advice. See these inserts here? If I was you, get the ones that you like, because the good thing about this, you can just quickly take the 4 screws out and insert one of these at the back. And you can have just a little change up. It's a great little addition. I really like it. Yeah, so well done. I'll put the link in the description for this company here. And yeah, check it out for yourself. But it's a thumbs up from me. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, by the way, to subscribe.